Hello artists, how are you today? Stephanie Oni coming to you from the banks of the Trinity River here near Willow Creek, California. Oz and I welcome you to the studio. So glad that you are here with us today. In today's edition of 30 times 3, we have black, glitter, and unity. Unity is another one of our design principles. Yes, yes. Oh wait, harmony is the one that's the same as unity, right? Unity, yes. Okay, unity is also known as harmony. It refers to the cohesiveness of an artwork, how whole, constant, and complete it appears. Does it feel complete? That's harmonious, right? Unity is the pleasing combination of elements to create a harmonious composition. So with this one, you'll see me at the very end, I add in this little circle. And I don't know why I really did it, but then once it was finished, I was like, it needed that little offset of a different shape in order to create a harmonious balance to the piece. Cool, huh? Super cool. Okay, unity is achieved through repetition, simplicity, harmony, contrast, theme, and variation. So look at the theme. All right, all these in variation of the sizes and the colors, proximity, and continuity. Very cool. Of course, anytime we got Klimt right here is like, yes. Now, this Principles of Design is from artclasscurator.com. So that was a very nice summary of the Principles of Design. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, everybody, I used some Seth After embossing powders on this. Love how it turned out. Black. Kind of cool. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll chat soon. Bye. All right, guys, we are down to the last two. Oh, there is one more color. Black. Makes me wonder what tomorrow's is gonna be. Glitter. Might have some dark glitter. Unity. Oh God, what the heck is that mixture? Black, glitter, and unity. Unity is similar to balance. It's going to be one of our principles of art. It's not showing up there. Element of art. It's not there. So our principles of art are rhythm, balance, emphasis or contrast, proportion, gradation, harmony, variety, and movement. Our elements of art are line, shape, form, value, space, color, and texture. Well, where the heck did I get unity from? Color, value, space, composition, contrast, emphasis, unity. Well, here's the principle of design that puts unity in there. So some places consider it a principle and others don't. Interesting. So those were from different places on the internet. You gotta research more than one spot, right? Look at unity. Unity is also known as harmony. Oh. Principles of design. Harmony. A way of combining similar elements in an artwork to accent their similarities, achieved through use of repetition and subtle gradual changes. Okay. So this one. Cool. Unity is like harmony. All of a sudden I'm like, what song can I go with that? Okay, I'm gonna get some stuff together. I've been chatting long enough. Chat. I want to get these done. Yes, I'm getting them done about a week early because I need to start working on next month's project. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Anyways, we'll chat more about that soon. All right, guys. Love you bunches. We'll chat soon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, artists, well, who knows where my black is right now. So I wanted to show you real quick. I know I've talked about when you take complements and you mix them to each other, how you'll get brown. So I want to show you that super quick. And then I want to show you how to mix a black. Because sometimes we want warmer blacks and sometimes we want cooler blacks. And that's all just we're gonna need a little white with this. What was I saying? Sometimes we need a warmer black, sometimes we need a cooler black. And sometimes black, just right out of the tube, like ivory black, which is my favorite black. Sometimes ivory black is a flat color. If you mix your own blacks, it becomes a much more interesting color. If you mix complements on the color wheel, you get a very dark brown or a very dark black. Or it'll never be like a true black here. So if we have more red in it than green, right? I'm just lightening it up here a little bit so that you can see the color. That is a beautiful, it is a little bit of violet, but that is a beautiful color, right, for a gray. All right, so let's go over here and mix in a little bit more green with it. And then let's lighten it up. So you see how you can get two completely different gray tones by mixing complements. And it is a much more interesting color in the scheme of things than just black. Now, if you mix red, yellow, and blue together, you do get even a darker color. Where's my tile? So that's why in art school they don't allow you to have black. They want you to create variety. Well, if they do, they let you have like the ivory black. But there's a lot of painting classes in art school that do not allow it. Because if you just have black out of a tube, you do not get all that variation and interest. And we are always looking for interest. Always, always, always. You see how, even though they're very similar in a lot of ways, like this little red here versus this little greenish part here. Pretty cool, huh? Any two complements will create a dark brown to a black color. That's even, it does. It does. It's actually better not to have just a flat black color. Now, we could try, let's look at this here real fast. Since we've got this right there, it's too much. I don't want to waste paint. This is ultramarine, and then we have a little bit of yellow here. So remember how yellow and blue, they're very, very chatty when they are together. Well, when you start to mix them, you'll get this really dark viridian green, right? So when you mix all three colors, red, yellow, blue, depending on your ratios, you're going to get different colors every time. So, which is good. We want different colors. That will give our paintings more interest. So here we can take this which that's a very warm, neutral color. We add a little bit more of this to it, and it becomes even grayer. Add a little bit more blue, a little bit more red. That red is a very strong color. You see how that works? So then if you want more of a, so this warmer gray is going to come forward in your artwork versus this cooler gray. This is the color gray you want to use in your backgrounds. This is the color gray you want to use in your foregrounds. Okay? So then we can come back in and add a little bit more blue to this. And then when we lighten it up, you can see we have a very purple gray, pushing it even further behind. Why do we need all those different grays? Do you want to be a good artist? Every single one of these colors has their place. Every single one of them can be used. I mean, look at this. If we take that color and we add a little bit more blue to it, so this gray tone will sit behind the intenser colors. So then you can even build up your intensity as you go along just by adding a little bit more blue. You're adding depth by changing your colors. Cool stuff, huh? Color theory. You know, there is a reason why you have to have so many color theory classes in college. And anybody who tells you that they have no interest in learning about color or the color wheel or any of those things, if you're listening to that person, you know, just realize that their color sense is most likely going to be not very good. Because there's no reason not to educate yourself and play with color. I think it is a lovely, amazing, wonderful, fantabulous thing. I mean, look at all these cool colors we're creating. Why wouldn't you want to know how to do that? Makes no sense to me. The more you know about color, the better you will be. You see our grays right there? They're not that different, but they each have their each own individual place in our universe. They do, they do, they do. They do, they do, they do. They do, they do, they do, they do. Each color is important to you. They do, they do, they do, they do. Each color is important to you. Get a little bit more excitement through there for our deli sheet extravaganza. Okay, well, let's make that into something, shall we? Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so I know that this says glitter. This is the closest that I have to a black glitter. Not really a total fan of it, but you know what we haven't played with is any embossing powders. And these are Seth Apter's embossing powders. They are beautiful. This is Rocky Road. I kind of want to try to do, I don't know if this is going to work. We just need something to hold it in place. And I would love to make these lines. That's what I want to do. Because this is a really thick textured embossing powder. It's not going to dry flat. So we want something that has a little bit more heft to it. I'm just thinking about like an embossing pad with, that's me, it's me, it's me. That was me. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work. I would love it if I could just like make that work. Ooh, especially with that cool texture. So let's do a tester. Can I just use this tape to hold it in place, or do I have to use the embossing ink? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, it's so cool. I am not a pro embosser. Just gonna say that before I even start. Okay, so I'm going to declare that successful. It does have a tendency to melt this green mat underneath of it. Now, since this is considered or called Rocky Road, I'm assuming that those white crystals don't really melt more. The black crystals are completely melted. So I think that's going to be perfect, though, for our little piece here. Stoked that I can use this. We're going to vary our size and shape. Okay. It's interesting. We want to make sure we're doing something interesting here, right? Very cool. I mean, that is gorgeous. There is no doubt about it. That is beautiful. Much easier if you clean that stuff up right away, guys. Not gonna lie. It makes a difference. All right. So I'm gonna pull the heater over the top of this. I want to find my lid before I do that. Where's the lid? Do I want to change that right there, or do I want that to kind of be like that? I think it's okay. We're gonna leave it. All right. I don't know if you want to see this or not. I'll try to... All right, guys. I kind of want to do one more layer. Can you see that? It's trees at night with a fence pole. Wouldn't that make the most beautiful trees? Wow. That is something to remember, I think. Yeah, let's maybe do... Ooh, let's do this right here. Oh, well, it does work a lot better when you use the embossing. Use actual embossing ink. Although I like that. Whoa, don't do that. I didn't think it would still be wet. What was I thinking? Oh my God. Oh, Steffi. Do I drive myself crazy? Oh, absolutely, guys. 100%. So now that that's raised up, I'm just going to go over it just a little bit more. Don't do that. It's kind of cool, though. There. I like that, actually, that line. So sometimes a mess up is a good thing. We don't have to be, you know, so hard on ourselves if we mess up, because a lot of times an accident can really benefit the work. So don't be afraid to try, and don't be afraid to experiment. It just will make you better. And I don't mind having these little pieces that are kind of random through there. I think what I'm seeing, that the reason why I like that, okay, I could take my paintbrush and take that off. I could take all those little speckles off right now, and you know I would do it if I wanted them off. There is a difference between mistakes being a bad thing and mistakes being a good thing. This, where the little bits have stuck, are going to add interest to the piece in my mind. Okay, if you don't think so, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I think that they will add interest. So let me get this cleaned up one last time. These are like precious expensive, so don't waste them. I'm not gonna lie, it's not cheap. But I do really enjoy the set. I don't use them very often. I need to use them more. Now we go in and move what doesn't serve us. I just floated those little pieces of that blue-gray down in there because I wanted a little bit extra glimmer. Just like it did, I wanted that effect. I'm just kind of pushing it down into the mushy, molten stuff. Hoping it will stay. It doesn't look like it's going to stay much. All right, I love it. I don't know how you feel about it. I think it's incredible. So, unity and balance and harmony, right? So we've got these repeating elements through here with one circle. And the circle just felt like it was going to be right. It felt like it needed it to create that harmony, right? A little bit different element in there. I think it is a very harmonious piece. Okay, all of those are coming right on off of there. There we go. Beautiful. All right, guys, I'm going to leave off right there. I hope you enjoyed my little experiment with embossing powders. Again, I haven't used them very often, so I don't really know the rules. And again, this is Seth Apter's Rocky Road. He does have some really beautiful, the baked texture. If you can pick up some of those, I would do it. I mean, they're awesome. Of course, I did do it, so I think there was like 7 in that first release. I think it's awesome. I'm going to color that right there for sure, whatever that is. Oh, it's a piece of glick. There, perfect. Much better. It was the wrong color. Okay, have a great day, guys. We'll chat soon.